and someone asked me to pay up to 6 figures in commission. And I asked them what they were doing, and they said professional photos, great video, 3D tour, and they said they're gonna put it on social media. Would I wanna pay a commission? Absolutely not. Not a chance. What does social media mean? Does it mean they're gonna do a post, a story on Instagram? Are they gonna dance in a TikTok video? What does it mean? I have a lot of followers, but most of the buyers, the true buyers, aren't coming from social media. They're coming from Zillow, Redfin, Trulia, Realtor.com. In order to sell a home for the most money, to feel absolutely secured that you got the absolute most, you got the most offers that you wanted to get, and probably more than you wanted to get, you have to look at who the people that are gonna move into your neighborhood are. So I'm gonna share with you our secret sauce that we do every single time. We wanna find out exactly who is moving into your neighborhood. So we'll look at the last 20 or 30 homes that sold in your neighborhood. And we're not just gonna look in your neighborhood, because just like them, when you bought your home, when you moved into this house, you probably thought of maybe other areas, whether it was for good schools or maybe a gym or closer to the beach or whatever it was. There were certain criteria that you had that you used when you thought about moving to your home. After we do that, we look at the sale. So we'll look in the last 6 months, 12 months. We'll pull up the tax records. In Miami, we're able to find out who the owners of the properties are. Some of them will have like LLCs and corporations and businesses and stuff. And so what we'll do is we Google the owners. Every owner that shows, we Google the owner. And when I say Google the owner, we check their social media, we check their everything, LinkedIn, just everything we can find on that person. And if it's a company, we're Googling the company. So with that information, what we do is we create what's called a buyer persona. So we're gonna create the people that are living in your neighborhood, and we're finding out who has recently moved into your neighborhood. I'll give you an example. We had a home that was totally outdated, and John, the guy who's interviewing me now, doing this video, he created a video where we knew in this area, it's like a military, it's a very, very conservative neighborhood. And we knew military was very important. And our video of that property shows like this military Christmas tree that shows all these veterans. And it really, it was engaging and emotionally to the buyer of that property. But we want to create an image for you. So what the ghostwriter does is they write something very, very emotionally engaging to that buyer persona. We don't care if 95% of the people look at our remarks for the listing and they're not interested in it at all. We don't care. We don't want to sell steak to a vegetarian. We want to sell steak to carnivores. After we create that story, basically the ghostwriter, what they write is like a script of the movie, and the photographers and videographers create that movie. When we think about negotiating, a lot of times we think about negotiating the same way all the time. And unfortunately, that's not the case. If someone was an artist and an accountant was trying to negotiate with them, it probably wouldn't go off so well. Everyone has a different personality, and we have an artificial intelligence tool. And if you want, for those that watch this, just DM me and I'll be happy to share a profile on you. We have a tool that creates a profile on the buyer, seller, the agent, all these different people. It's pretty powerful, and it helps us get a lot more money for the property. It'll tell us what to say if we're to meet in person, if it's a phone call, if it's an email. Tells us exactly what to say and what not to say. It says what energizes you, what doesn't energize you. We're gonna use that tool on the other agent and the buyers, or if you're a buyer, the seller. And we're gonna create something where it appeals to them. Having great photos, a great video, 3D tour are important, but if you have that and you don't know where to share it, and you don't know how to basically share the message with the correct audience, you're not gonna do as well.
So why share your secret sauce?
You know what? At the end of the day, it's okay. We want, if you're gonna sell your home on your own, if you're another agent, or even if you're a competing agent against us, it's okay. There's enough business for everyone. But what we are doing, I think the service is, if everyone does this, the buyers are gonna be able to find a home quicker. They're gonna find a home that they probably wanna live in longer. And they're probably gonna save a lot of money not having to move after the fact.